All right, good evening, and once again, welcome back to our channel, Prince Sit. Today remains the 13th of November 2025, and following the rising tension and growing agitation within the grant community regarding this long awaited disbursement, the Director General of the Truth Legacy Platform, Pastor Donald Obasi Okore, has officially stated that no form of protest, demonstration, or online agitation should be carried out by any member or affiliate of the platform. And according to Pastor Donald, the federal government, in conjunction with the International Monetary Fund and relevant stakeholders, have once again reaffirmed their firm commitment to begin the disbursement process by next week. This confirmation came after a series of some high-level meetings and consultations that yielded positive outcomes, ensuring that the long period of waiting is finally drawing to a vital close. He further also emphasized that the management of the Truth Legacy platform stands for peace and patience and would not support any move that could jeopardize or delay the already secured disbursement process. He has advised all members and subscribers to remain calm, prayerful, and united as every effort and sacrifice made so far is about to be rewarded. Pay attention to him as he opens up on this wise. Pastor Donald, your time now.
Good afternoon, wonderful people. Today is Thursday, 13th of November 2025. My name is Pastor Donald Obasokore, the DG, the Truth Legacy platform. This message is coming to everyone in the Truth Legacy platform and also to the entire grant community. After a careful deliberation with the management of the team, we came out with the following important announcement. Number one, it has come to our understanding that there are a group of people calling for protest, calling for protest through the Twitter or the X app, and also wearing of black attire. In the first place, the Truth Legacy platform is explicitly making it known that we are all together in the pains of delay, but we cannot be together in wrong approach. The reason why we cannot stand to support anything that has to do with any form of protest, it is not because we don't feel the pains, but it is because it is not the right approach at the moment. That is number one. The number two, it is to solidify our number one point. Number two, you cannot talking about carrying out CS on a woman that has already put to bed. I don't know what you are going to tear the womb for. As far as this project is concerned, there is a very strong communication coming from the authorities. It is true that when somebody says, I will do this, the person first, the person says again, I will do this, the person first, and the person continues to fail at any point in time, so the person makes a promise to do one thing or the other, the person continues to fail. When the person eventually comes to deliver results, it will become something somehow difficult for some people to believe that person until they see practical evidence. I know that, and my team we are aware that the problem of some in the grant community is because of the uh, promise and fail that have characterized the activities of disbursement over the years. But I want us to once again understand that we didn't experience promise and fail as something that is a norm. It was as a result of wrong process, that the whole thing was surrounded with. But by the mercy of God, we have gotten to the point where this process has eventually come to its end. Therefore, it will not be right at this very point in time to call for to call for anything protest. Let me clarify something for us. If anything protest begins now, to the point of attracting the international community, one thing that will become very, very disastrous to us that are in the grant community is that if the international community will demand for a stay on disbursement for matters to be resolved, and the disbursement was to happen in the next 7 days, in the next 20 days, disbursement may not happen. These are dangers, untold dangers. That is why before you see people coming out to carry out protest, there will be a legal consultation on such matters. There will be legal consultations on such affairs. If you just get up and begin to involve yourself in protest, tweet it. We don't just take advantage of things that will become a disadvantage. What is the benefit of it? Please, some of us that are in the grant community, by the mercy of God, have a closer knowledge of what is going on. There is light of disbursement. Listen carefully. Protest at this very point in time cannot help us. There are things I will not be able to say in the public now in terms of protest, the dangers associated with protest. Some of you that are planning for this protest, I don't know the lawyer that might have advised you that it is the best approach, because before you come out to begin to deliberate on anything that has to do with protest, you must surely analyze a lot of things. It is after that careful analysis of dangers associated with the protest as at such a time, that is the time you will not be able to say, okay, this is the best option. That is the way things are done. You can't just to get up and say, okay, people do protest, then you not go for protest. What do you want to achieve with the protest? Some of you that are calling for the protest, you don't even understand the dangers, the risk associated with the protest towards what we are doing. Please, based on what is on ground, I, Pastor Donald Obasokore, with my people in the Truth Legacy platform, are not supporting anything protest now. It is not because I coordinated pioneer. No, there is need for somebody to intelligently act on matters, intelligently interfere in matters. You can't just get up and begin to talk about something you know, or you may not even know, that when you do it, it is not going to become a retrogression for you. What is the benefit that when protest begins? In the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, then we are still talking about disbursement. Whereas what government has said with the authorities involved, IMF, stakeholders, is that something will happen next week. Why don't we wait and see before people will begin to advise wrongly? Please, it has become very important that this voice will be able to come up. And I know by the mercy of God that in the grand community, people listen to what I say. I want to use this time to tell us, from every information I have gathered, there is no reason for that protest, because there are motions that when you raise at times, you will be told that it has been overtaken, meaning that that motion you raised came late. The essence of carrying out the motion you are has already been settled. So what is the essence of raising such motion again? It doesn't make sense. So please, my good people in the grand community, I want to ask that every one of us, we shun the protest for now. It's not important. Please, it's not important. Let us believe that what government has said is what is going to happen. That from that next week we are going to receive our money. We cannot be people that have waited till the very last moment. Then we will now give up and do something on our own that will not be, somebody will now use it and said, no, be you people do this one, no, be you people do the other one. Please, let us not do that. Let us not do it. We must continue to remain intelligent. We must continue to remain focused, because what God has decided to do for us, we will never make a mistake that will give us delay again. God bless us, because it is time for us to celebrate. And that is why I am telling us to relax. It is time for us to celebrate. Everybody should relax. Then our prayer by 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is going to be extraordinary fire packed. Everyone should be well prepared. Join us in the prayer. Please join us. As far as you are in the grand community, join the prayer. Join the prayer. Don't take it for granted. Join the prayer. You cannot do anything without calling on God. And there is no amount of time you give calling on God on a matter that God will tell you, I am tired hearing you. The Bible tells us that we should give God no rest until Zion is established. Prayer is one of that means we can use to make God restless until we are settled. God bless us greatly. From me and the management of the Truth Legacy platform, we want to say we love all of you. We feel your pains, but we cannot endorse wrong approach. Thank you and have a very wonderful evening.
All right. Thank you very much, Pastor Donald, for your word of advice. And he also cautioned that any individual or group who goes ahead to mobilize protest, either physically or on social media, is actually doing so at his or her own risk and without the endorsement of the leadership of the Truth Legacy platform. And in his concluding remarks, he reassured all participants that the wait is over with, and by next week, as assured by the government and partners, this long anticipated financial breakthrough shall commence. That is what we have for us tonight. We're drawing the curtain for this night commentary to come your way again after this time out. Good night.